Spider-Man says something to the Hulk at one point. He's like, I didn't even know you could get that big. That's because, it's because there's only, but there's only one scene.
Wow.
In the Avengers Endgame
when he did get that
seductive
big.
Spider-Man.
The first thing I thought of was Puny God when he was beating up Loki way back.
I think he was even bigger than that. It was like when.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Mamalukes podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Luke.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Virginia.
I'm Matt.
Oh, we changed the order, I guess.
Yeah, you changed the order of the bar, so.
Oh. This week, we're talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day and The Devil's Mouth. But first, That's So Raymond is not a show. It's Everybody Loves Raymond, as Virginia has pointed out to me.
I watched the podcast.
Yeah. But That's So Raven is a show. And that might have been where my train of thought went. I don't know.
I just thought it was funny. It was like combined. That's
So Raymond.
I let it go. See?
You should have just...
No, we were fine. You know?
Okay. Yeah, so last week we had talked about One Night Only. Alicia, I don't think you had too much to add.
No, too much.
No?
No.
Pretty much just what we said.
Yeah, I had the same consensus as Matt. No chemistry.
Yeah.
I didn't really care if they hooked up or not.
And honestly, we don't even know if they really even did. They just closed the door.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah. They didn't show it.
I mean, They waited a year, so I hope that they did.
Yep. Cats. Sorry, it was a bad movie. It wasn't great.
Or One Night
Cats?
Only.
One Night Only.
Oh, okay.
The other thing, Cats. So
You were laughing for the same reason I was, right?
Yeah, Cats is a terrible movie.
Cats is also not a great movie. But that's not what I'm trying
something
to...
Gordon, the guy who played in it.
I wish I could remember, but yeah.
James Gordon.
Yeah.
James Corbin? Or is it Corbin or Gordon?
James
Corbin.
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon.
No, not the name.
Gordon? Gordon?
Yeah, Gordon.
Cats?
Yes.
That guy?
Yeah, he was in Cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of the show that he used to do in the cars with comedians?
Didn't he sing in Cars?
Karaoke Carpool?
Carpool karaoke.
Yeah.
Nice. Nailed that one.
Cats. So, my parents just got cats after not having some for a while. Why is this relevant? A lot of people have cats. Well, so here's the deal. Why it deals with our podcast. Each one of these cats is named after an HBO character or an HBO show character. One of them is Danny for Daenerys.
Okay.
Oh.
And the other one is Rue from Euphoria. My dad picked Danny and my mom picked Rue.
Your mom likes Euphoria, huh?
Apparently. I'm like, wow.
I still
Okay,
haven't
Mom.
seen it.
So there's that. I thought that was just relevant just because we're always talking about shows and movies and stuff. And I was like, you named them Danny and Rue? Okay.
And they shortened it and didn't call her Daenerys. So
Right.
Yeah.
Virginia, you watched 10 minutes of the drama.
I did. After the podcast, Matt was like, okay, this is what I talked about. Watch this. Was it after the podcast, I think, right? I think so.
I don't think so, but okay.
Either way, he played it for me and he was like, okay, listen to this music now. And it is very, very distracting. The like, and it's like on top of them, like having a conversation or doing something. And it's It is really weird.
It's off-putting. And then she watched a scene where she couldn't figure out what was going on. I'm like, see?
Yeah. The flashbacks are like crazy. I was like, so did that really happen? He's like, no. Okay.
So what I read was that, I'm not saying it's good, but I guess the use of those transitions is supposed to illustrate like the character's train of thought, where they're like flashing between like different things that are going on in their mind. And that's why the flashbacks are happening, basically.
That is what it is, but it doesn't make sense because you don't know if it's her flashback or his flashback or this person's flashback, or like just because they pan to her at one point, you're assuming that it's her flashback. So everybody has these crazy ass like thoughts and dreams and shit that are going on in the middle of conversations and stuff. So I mean,
yeah,
it's
like in that particular one, I remember
it's schizophrenic.
It was like a whole like dinner party, I think, or something.
Yeah.
And then everybody's dead at it. And I was like,
I think it was the wedding.
Oh, maybe it was the wedding.
He was like dreaming that that's what was going to happen at the wedding because she's a shooter.
She was going to shoot them all up or something like that.
Right.
And I'm like, what am I looking at? I'm like, so did she have that or did he? And he's like, he did. I'm like, how do you know?
Right.
I mean, it doesn't. It's very convoluted.
I did see, so on YouTube, they have the scene of whatever Zendaya's character's name is, the scene of her confession about like the four of them at the table.
Yeah.
And I got what you're saying about just like, is the character's name Rachel? Like how she reacted, just kind of like
way
a
off the
little
cuff.
too over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, like once I saw that, I was like, okay. And then that's what
especially because she's the one that locked the handicap kid in a fucking trailer, in a closet in a trailer. Like that's way worse. I'm just like, what is like, and they just brush over it like, okay. No, dude, like,
yeah,
he's still alive. Well, so is everybody she thought about shooting. So.
And that's the basis of the movie, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
It wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough to sustain this movie. So, I've asked people since we talked about it too. I asked my sister, I asked Claire, and Claire was the same way I was. She was stuck on what Rachel did. She's like, man, that's really messed up. And she was like, and they didn't talk anything more about him cyberbullying so bad that the family had to move.
Right.
Nope. I'm like, nope, that was fine.
Yeah. So I would say your thoughts are justified.
Yeah.
So good job.
I'm telling you, like my review is the movie. Like that's just, you don't even have to watch it. So didn't we have a Mamaluke of the week?
Well, I think Alicia might.
I do.
What you got?
I looked in my rear view mirror. I won't describe the car or anything, but they had a giant antler just on their dashboard. I looked at Mina and I was like, look how cool this person is behind us. I'm like, if they get into an accident, I was like, that's going in their eyeballs.
That's some Final Destination.
And I was like, I'm so country. That's crazy, right?
What did Mina say
That's
about
actually
it?
quite the antler.
She agreed.
I mean,
I'm surprised because she likes
yeah, but I think
she recognized that it could be bad.
Luke and I always point out crazy drivers and stuff like that.
So, I mean, you don't have to describe the model, but was it like a sedan or an SUV?
Or a truck.
It was a Bronco, baby.
Okay, well, I was going to say if it was a sedan where you have that space in the back to like put stuff.
That's the front.
I know. If it was the back, like that, I could kind of like be okay with.
Racks,
but if that's
in the back,
on the front hood.
So you're okay with racks in the back?
Yes.
Not the front?
The big rack.
I would say it's less dangerous if it was in the back. Because then you have the headrests to
big racks are dangerous.
Maybe keep it.
You don't want that going in your eye.
You don't want a big rack to fly down and hit you in the face.
I don't know. Just
or do you? You're right, Luke. I don't know either.
Somebody's sitting in the back in the middle and they slam on the brakes.
Words in your mouth.
I don't think that rack's that heavy, you know.
Takes one to know one.
Sometimes you just got to hold it to know. Oh, boy.
You guys sure you don't have a Mamaluke?
I can't remember. We definitely do.
There was
That
one
I don't
that was
remember.
really good, and I can't remember what it was
We'll think on it. And
because it's been 2 weeks. So
Right. Well, we do have a little bit of, I wouldn't call it listener feedback, just comments.
we got comments.
Do you really want to?
Yeah, I always want to.
You really don't.
I do.
All right. So let me start with this. This is our famous short that has gotten over 20-some thousand views.
Which one?
The Cars one.
The DVD versus Blu-ray Cars one.
Okay.
So if you look at the graph, here's the first couple days it came out and got, the majority of its views, a little bit more the week out, and then it pretty much plateaued. And then we get to July, and it's starting to uptick again. Like,
Yeah, thousands of
increasingly.
views. Yeah. Okay.
So it's starting to get pushed into the algorithm. Thanks, YouTube. So we're getting comments on it again. So the last two from the last couple days, I don't watch a movie at 8x zoom, bro. And then the next one, the guy clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. Watching DVD on an old CRT TV looks completely normal or even better because of the lack of motion blur. I think he just put a DVD on a modern LCD and wonder why it looks so weird.
Okay.
These are our comments.
Okay. Because CRT TV is great.
Right.
Yeah, the quality was there, bud.
I mean,
does it look better on a CRTV versus an LCD TV? I don't even think that that's true.
if you're watching a VHS, maybe because it was an analog format on an analog TV.
It's not what we were talking about, though.
Oh, right. DVD is still digital.
Right.
So sorry. I don't know. I don't know how not to shit on this comment. Like, sorry. What?
I'm sorry that you have to move a movie to 8 times digital zoom to be able to see the background. Like,
it's not even what we did. I don't. This is why I said, you sure you want to read
yeah,
them?
because I love these. Negative or not, like like ignorance is whatever. Like if they want to put it out there in
I don't
public
know if this is bliss, but
that's why I said it's whatever. But I mean, if they want to put it out there and make that comment, that's great. I don't I don't have to agree with them any more than they have to agree with me. So
right. So as I mentioned about the whole uptick and whatever YouTube's doing with this, we're bound to get more. So
I just want to know why.
Let's get 1 million views. Just fucking just off of Cars DVD. Come on, Lightning McQueen. Like,
is this our most popular?
Oh,
short,
this is
right?
by far our most. This is everything we've had put together.
Why is it so popular? Like
people like DVDs versus Blu-ray.
What is tagged?
What is tagged?
Yeah, like clicking on
Lightning
tags.
McQueen's the picture.
Lightning McQueen, DVD, Blu-ray, the tags, DVD versus Blu-ray, Blu-ray versus DVD, Cars DVD, Cars Blu-ray, 90s TV, 2000s TV, DVD quality versus Blu-ray. I mean,
who is out there defending CRT TVs?
I don't know.
Back in the day, in my day,
he still has one.
You know what? There's a video store in Massillon, I think, that is selling VHS tapes.
Really?
And they're selling VCRs and CRTVs or CRT TVs so you can watch them.
Oh, wow.
They're trying to bring back like a video rental store.
It's like the new
that sounds terrible.
Hip
retro
vinyl thing. But
I would be into it for the experience and to like take Mina, but I know she would hate it.
I would hate it. God, having to rewind it. Fucking VHS tape. That alone is like, oh God. And the quality is so bad. I'm like, remember audio cassettes, how bad the quality was on that?
Keep going. I want to make another short.
Lightning McQueen.
I feel like most people when they tell their
kids, rewinding it and shit when the thing came out.
Wait, really quick. I seen an old fashioned pencil sharpener this past weekend. I was at a coffee shop. I was like,
you mean like the crank one?
Yeah,
I have one in my
he
house.
has one in his house.
so cool.
They still work. That actually still works better than the new ones. Other than my drill one, I have one that you can put on the end of a drill and sharpen a pencil. Right. That one works pretty good.
I thought that one was so cool that I bought one for Dylan's drill at home. I was like, I'm going to take this to school.
She makes her kids freaking sit there and sharpen pencils.
No, I don't.
That's their punishment.
It's like slave labor.
Back to work.
20 pencils, go.
No, but.
You think this is sharp?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Back to the VHS.
Yeah. Here, where's my puppet?
I loved that you were like, I'm saying it anyway. Let me get Virginia's puppet. I saw that too. I was like, And then you had to throw in
fair, you actually
I saw that
do
too.
it, so.
I do that, and then you threw in the yeah. It's like that. Thanks
the puppets are now a part of the set. So.
Back to VHS.
I'm sure they'll get used again.
Okay, fuck me.
Back to VHS.
Nope, going to sleep.
Did you record it on VHS?
Back to VHS. There's a place in Columbus that we should all go to, the VHS Social Club.
Wow.
It's a bar.
And we literally just said how much I wouldn't enjoy VHS, but what happens there?
It looks like it's decorated like 90s style.
You just get to see
so
all
it looks like a 90s Taco Bell. It looks like your shirt.
Deep breaths.
Bars and tone.
What I was going to say.
And we're back. Matt's just all bruised.
Beat the shit out of Matt.
Matt's not there anymore. It's just another puppet.
Confetti.
Confetti.
Are we supposed to look up at it?
We moved the bar around. I forgot where the confetti shooters come out from.
In the pictures, it looks okay. I don't know how great it's going to be.
I just feel like anytime I've ever talked to like
computers and
my children about like VHS, like, well, we had to watch it on this, right? But somewhere out there, there's somebody that's like.
The best story ever is Casey used to watch Blue's Clues on VHS, and she would get so upset when you had to stop it and rewind it. Like literally would throw a tantrum because the video had to rewind.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And now what? Somebody that commented on our video is out there like, kids, we're going to watch the best thing ever. See that fuzz right there? Yeah, that's the stuff.
This fuzz.
This looks way better than a OLED.
Right. I don't know.
Instead of like a no soliciting sign, it's no OLEDs in this house.
No OLEDs. This guy clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't know.
They looked awesome. DVDs were awesome.
Okay, so last week we were talking about Marvel stuff. I figure this will just be our lead in to get into talking about Spider-Man. So last week, a podcast that I listen to a lot, it's called The WAN Show. It's two guys. Their names are Linus and Luke. Linus is of Linus Tech Tips, which if you've been on YouTube over the last 15 years and you look up tech stuff, you're bound to have heard of Linus. So on the podcast, it was funny because Luke on the show was basically just resonating with me about what we were talking about last week about just superhero movies.
Fatigue.
Oh, are you just like over movies at this point? I feel like a Nintendo movie would be pretty high up on.
I used to be very into movies. I used to go to, Colossus like all the time. I would go see basically everything
Colossus
new that was coming out.
Canadian
I was very into watching movies. And then I don't know, something kind of clicked. I think it was just the onslaught of Marvel stuff. And a few other just like junk things that came out. There was the Diamond in the Rough. We went to go see Barbie.
That was fun.
That was fun. And then fairly recently, I went to go see Hail Mary That was
yeah.
awesome. Really
I still
liked
haven't
that.
seen it. I gotta
Just
get
like
on that.
Ryan Gosling.
Going to see Hail
that?
Mary has kind of
Yeah.
inspired me to like,
yeah.
maybe I should
Maybe
start
that's it.
looking at, what's in the theater a little bit more often again and stuff. Because I've been completely disconnected from movies for a long time. I am very exhausted on superhero movies.
So he said that, and I'm just like, wow, that's kind of crazy that the guy that's also named Lucas practically saying the same thing that I was saying.
Yeah, but to be fair,
To be fair,
I make you see all kinds of movies.
Sure. I'm more talking about
Matt is
like
our movie
Marvel
pimp.
movies. I've literally checked out of Marvel movies for like probably 5 years.
they're probably investigating us. Well, this guy in
Well,
Adidas, in Adidas tracksuits, just
Constantly
pins
going
people
into the cinema.
the movies alone with people. Like something's up.
Yeah. Sometimes there's me, sometimes there's 10 people. Just
I've talked to several people who want to go see Spider-Man, and I've asked them, have you seen this? Have you seen that? Have you seen that? And like the majority of people, I would say, are in your boat where they're like, oh no, I've never watched that. No, I've never watched that.
the Marvel movies up to this point in the last, like you said, like 5 years have not done well financially.
Right.
They've been very hit or miss. And, like I said, Guardians 3 did okay. Thor Love and Thunder got really bad reviews. So it did okay in the theater, but it didn't do well once it hit streaming.
Right.
But Spider-Man just like, okay. And that's going to be part of my bitch with this movie. But it was a good standalone and people liked Spider-Man. So they would go see Spider-Man movies. And then after the blowjob that they gave the fans on the last movie, with giving them everything that they wanted, everybody's like, well, Spider-Man's going to be great.
Right.
So
Somebody did ask me, they said, since you've seen it now, do you agree with what other people have told me then? They said that this is the best Spider-Man so far.
see, I want to get the reviews up when we start talking about this movie because I have not heard
And I
anything from anybody about this movie. We went and seen it 5 days after it came out. Not one Marvel fan that I have that's a friend, not one person that goes and sees movies all the time, not the 5 people that asked me to buy movie tickets for them.
Whoa. Shh.
What?
You allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Movie pimp.
Yeah. Well, and none of those people reported back. Nobody said it's good. Nobody said it's bad. Nobody commented on it. Nobody asked me if I had seen it. Nothing.
Well, one of them was Nolan, and I asked him. Remember that? I told you about that. And he didn't say that it was.
Yeah.
It was kind of like,
Let's get into it. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, we're there. So let's switch the timer and get into it here.
Yep.
So Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Wait, which one's Matt's movie review? Can't see.
Matt's movie review.
Sorry, I haven't got around to getting a better take.
It's not just me on this one.
it's also
I made
not
everybody
just
go.
Matt.
Well, I didn't make everybody go. I asked everybody. Everybody wanted to go on this one.
Mom.
So we all went and seen it. Before I get into the really dorky Marvel part of this, go ahead with you guys' opinion of the movie.
So, okay.
Wait, I want to go
Spoilers.
first. I want to go first.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
Because we
Spider-Man
are
Brand
going
New
to
Day spoilers.
good call there.
I would like to go first. I'm going to start off with the music portion because that's just really quick and easy. The
That's what she
opening
said.
song is Wolf Like Me by TV on the Radio. I like that song. Anybody else know that song?
I think I
From the
do.
movie.
I'd play it, but
And then Shaka Khan, I'm Every Woman.
Yeah.
And then Tame Impala, again, which I leaned over and mentioned that to you.
I like Tame
Oh,
Impala.
I knew it. Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as it came on.
And that was it. And then my bitch was everybody excited to see Max in this movie from Stranger Things?
Sadie Sink. If
Yeah,
you
your
guys
name.
don't know who she is, it's Max from Stranger Things. It's Sadie Sink.
Yeah, your nay.
Yeah,
I
I think she did a good job.
So this is also the problem with the internet. I knew who she was playing when they announced her as a cast member. Partially because she looks exactly like would imagine.
I don't look anything up.
Look like, but yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Sadie Sink plays Jean Grey.
Right. And this is, as you had told me, separate from the other Jean Grey movie from about 10 years ago or so.
Well, actually, there's been multiple. So Sophie Turner actually played her twice. And then
Sansa.
Yeah, Sansa played Jean Grey twice. And then the one before that was she's a Bond girl.
Yeah.
From the Hugh Jackman era X-Men, the original one.
But I didn't love it because it's like flashbacks from Stranger Things with her trying to get behind the door.
Famke Janssen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else? Stranger Things flashbacks.
No.
It's just trying to get behind that door.
Jeez.
And it's Max? No?
I mean, that is... Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like she's on the opposite side because, you know, she's stuck in Vecna's world and the desert or something. So she's not in Russia.
So she didn't have to have a whole lot of range to play this part, is what you're getting at?
Right.
Well, she's like on the opposite side of the door, but she's trying to get in.
Instead of out.
Stranger Things.
She's running down that hill. She's not running up.
Yeah. Good job, babe. Now you've been hanging out with me.
All right. So
anyway,
Virginia, what do you think?
I enjoyed it. I did think it was well done. I had fun finding I got off my page here. The callbacks to our podcast, which was Sadie Sink from Stranger Things, and then what's his name? Wow, just lost it. Should have wrote it on here. Melchek? What's his name?
That's his character name. Tramiel Tillman.
Milchek in Severance plays in this as well.
And then
Tramiel
Tillman.
Yeah,
we talked about that. It's not that far of a role for him either. It's
not
a stretch from the character he was in Severance.
Right.
Who is Scorpion?
Michael Mando. He's the Nacho Varga from Better Call Saul or...
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad?
It was Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but then the other one is I remembered the next day, I was like, I knew there was something else that reminded me of the podcast, and I was like, did anybody see Peter Parker's phone? Because he has one.
Yeah.
Galaxy Z Flip.
Yep.
Yeah, so he has a Galaxy Z Flip, and Jacob Battalion, the guy that played Ned, he has the Galaxy Z Fold.
Mm-hmm. I knew they were going to be in the movie.
We made this
totally
movie.
predicted that. No, I really had no idea.
Why did you just do like a weird Trump voice?
I can't talk. I don't know.
Totally.
I just need to clear my throat. Sorry.
That's what she said.
Moving on.
All right, so...
But I did think in general, it was good.
Okay. Luke?
This is just a general.
So I'm just going to start off by saying 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was good. I didn't think it depended too much upon No Way Home's like fan servicey stuff.
Right.
Like the only thing that was really mentioned there was like, oh yeah, my web, it's now like Spider-Man 2's. Instead of him using his web shooters now, his whole transformation. He gets
organic web shooting.
Right.
So.
His whole transformation throughout the movie as that's happening. So I'm not basing a lot of like original Spider-Man origin story stuff on this. I know there's some changes you mentioned, Matt, specifically about his transformation that didn't really occur in this movie. I guess I didn't mind the Punisher's role in all of this. I mean, skipping towards the end of the movie, I thought it was a little bit cheesy with the whole sniper rifle scene.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, the 50 cal.
Yeah,
just like, cal. What are you doing? Like, stop. Why are you making this dramatic? And
well, in his defense, she had the whole, what is it? Energy field up.
Yeah, the 1 mile radius of everybody that was stuck inside of that. And see,
so
he's basically seeing her as the villain.
right.
And the Punisher goes after the villain. And he's always over the top and dramatic where he kills everybody.
That's true.
Right.
That's the Punisher. I mean, that's always been the big coin flip between him and Spider-Man, is that Spider-Man's completely the opposite, won't hurt anybody,
Right.
it's the same thing with Daredevil. The Punisher is the opposite of Daredevil. So,
Right.
They stayed true to the Netflix Punisher.
I
I'm
can't-
just going to say it, the Netflix Punisher.
Right.
So,
They can't, I can't fault what his character did. He was in character for this version of the Punisher. But just for the sake of the movie's plot, I was like, he's going to shoot. There's going to be some shit that happens. And then sure enough, there's some shit that happens. So it's like, okay, I kind of get that it makes for a transition. And then it's like, it ends up going to a scene where it shows like Spider-Man has all this support for him, and after he goes to the hospital, so on and so forth. So it is what it is. I guess the couple things that I'm trying to understand, and maybe this is just, I obviously haven't been able to go back and watch it again, but the whole dynamic with both MJ and Ned, obviously not remembering Spider-Man because of the events at the end of No Way Home. Toward the end of the movie, it's kind of like, so what's going on here? They definitely don't remember him. But, like, are they still going to try and be friends? Maybe that was just kind of meant to be left unclear. I don't know. What'd you guys think of that?
I think that Ned recognized him at the end.
Because they did the same handshake.
There's a reason behind why I think Ned knows who he is.
Okay.
Okay, because Ned becomes the Hobgoblin.
Okay.
So they have to have him know, and I don't know if this is the start of that. Like, there's going to be animosity between what he did, because like the Hobgoblin always has some weird reason for hating Spider-Man.
Okay.
So, but they've been leading into Ned's going to become the Hobgoblin for 2 movies now.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if this is the start of some kind of weird animosity between the 2 of them. So it's kind of like a hint towards something. Because when they go to that route, they're going to have the Sinister Six, which they keep bringing. Like, they've mentioned the Shocker, and they've had Scorpion. Now they'll have the Hobgoblin. They have the Vulture if they ever decide to do something with that whole thing with Michael Keaton's Vulture. So it's all leading toward that.
Right.
So I don't know, but that's where I thought they were going with it.
Okay.
That's why I think he has to remember, because he knows all of Peter Parker's secrets, and he knows who Peter Parker is and stuff like that.
Right.
And so I don't know, but
it made sense for him to like understand when he says like, I'm Peter at the very end, because MJ mentioned like, see ya, Peter. And he's like, his name's Peter. So obviously that makes sense. Like, he knows him that way, but the whole handshake thing, I was like,
breaks the magic spell.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, I will say that's the one thing I was kind of like, that's so cheesy.
Yeah, kissing MJ didn't break the spell, but the handshake with Ned breaks the spell.
Right.
He needed a secret handshake with MJ so she would remember him. So I will say this. Okay, this movie leads you down the fact that they're going to do the Man-Spider storyline. Okay, so if you follow the comic book or the cartoon series, even for that matter, Peter is transforming, which they even allude to it by the video where they show the transformation of the spider in the background when he's watching the one video.
He's like, ugh.
Yeah. So there's a part of Spider-Man's lore where Peter Parker loses control and he becomes more arachnid than he does human, and he actually transforms into the Man-Spider. And the Man-Spider is a 6-armed, big spider version of Spider-Man that has Peter's memories, but no control over anything and no emotions. So basically he's just like this very violent, very animalistic being. So he actually goes to Doc Connor for help. Do you guys know who Doc Connor is? The lizard?
Yeah, I do remember that.
So the lizard is basically a science teacher who tries to fix the fact that he loses an arm, and he tries to mutate himself with like lizard DNA to regrow his arm, and it screws up and it turns him into the lizard.
This is in the comics
and the cartoon.
Okay.
Both.
Okay.
So Doc Connor is the scientist at the school that Peter Parker is always going to. It's not Bruce Banner.
Right.
So because they don't have that character, they brought in Bruce Banner to fit that, which, okay, you know what I mean? But instead of him getting a serum from the lizard or Doc Connor to try and stop the mutation, he goes to Bruce Banner, who's using an inhibitor to stop his mutant DNA in his body from reacting to the gamma radiation. And he tries to twist it to stop his own mutation. And that ties into what Trask Industries did in the X-Men cartoons of creating inhibitor collars for the X-Men. So that's how they're tying all this stuff together. So they're going the same storyline as something, but they're twisting it slightly. And I'm okay. Everything that Bruce Banner touches turns into some supervillain or some supervillain's tool or something like that. Have you ever noticed that? Like how they created Ultron?
Right.
So I don't like the fact that they do this to Bruce Banner and all of this. Just because like he's the worst thing that's ever happened to, the superhero population, basically. But they didn't need to do that, but they did. I see why they did it. And then the introduction of Jean Grey, having Spider-Man puts an inhibitor chip on her at the end of the movie, and that's how he slows her down. And then what's the defense company's name?
Yeah.
So the Milchek, the company, so the company that he worked for, it was basically like after the destruction of New York, they founded this company that went in, and they've mentioned it in the Marvels, and they mentioned it in a couple other things too.
Department of Damage Control.
Yeah, Department of Damage Control.
The ODC.
So that is basically going to become Trask Industries. So that's where I'm assuming that this is going. So we'll find out if I'm right or not. But they're going to create inhibitor chips for all the mutants and all the superheroes and stuff like that. And they're going to try and control all of them. Eventually, there's a senator in the X-Men that does the Mutant Registration Act and makes all the mutants come out and say that they are mutants. And then they put those collars on them so that they can't use their mutant abilities once they say that they are mutants and stuff, so that they can live alongside humans.
Right.
So you can kind of see where it's going, because Bruce even says to Peter in the one thing, who's going to determine whether or not it's the right thing to do to put these the chip inhibit somebody's powers? Like who's going to be able to say that that's the right thing to do? I see why they did what they did, and I see where they're going with a bunch of stuff. But they're twisting little things, and I was kind of upset that they didn't actually do the full transformation of the man spider. So the only thing he gets is his eyes go black.
Right.
And when his eyes go black, he just loses control of himself, and he can actually hurt people, and he uses his full strength and stuff like that. So now he's got organic webs, and he learned how to control his ability. And she's like, oh God, I mean, that was a lot for that. You know what I mean? Like you should have done the whole thing. So also in the cartoon, the Punisher is hunting the man spider. So they brought the Punisher in, but then they didn't use him the way they did in the original storyline. And the only reason they did was to tie in the Marvel TV series Punisher into the MCU. So it was just kind of like a wasted thing.
I will say, like, okay, if this whole thing would have happened without the Punisher in it, would it really be all that different?
No, I mean, other than the fact you just
The
would have
sniper rifle scene?
Yeah, that's pretty much
but
it,
you just would
right?
have had to have him get hurt, and you wouldn't have had the Punisher up in the hotel or the hospital room goes, ugh,
Yeah, that. I mean, that would be my one thing is I don't think his character really played any role in this. Like it really didn't. It wasn't necessary.
Who would watch MJ but not watch MJ?
who could he have took her to?
Could have just taken her somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Or
It was
a Hulk.
something.
Yeah. So I actually
Yeah, I
did
don't
like
know.
the way they made Jean Grey the villain in this, like the way they were doing it and they led into it and stuff like that. But the whole jumping consciousness 33 feet thing was fucking stupid. and like I even looked it up.
It's clever. He was really clever because he figured it out.
Yeah,
Right.
well, he figured it out. So Damage Control knew because he knew.
He didn't. His AI figured it
Well,
out.
that's true.
He didn't even
Valid.
He didn't even tell Damage Control that it was a 40-foot radius or whatever for them to be safe, and they figured that out because they know everything that Peter Parker knows. But
I guess I never realized that. I
They
didn't put
probably
that
hacked
together.
his AI. Because he literally relies on her to do everything. Did you notice
yeah,
that?
Tony Stark made that for him.
Right.
So
Real quick before we keep going here, the other tie-in that we forgot to mention was
The bear.
Tina from The Bear,
Yes, Jeff.
Liza colón-zayas is her name.
I didn't know that because I hadn't watched The Bear.
We
Yeah.
like her.
She's what? The police detective? Chief? in
Sergeant,
this?
something. I don't know. She's in charge.
Police.
Yeah. She's the head police person.
She
Right.
works with Spider-Man. Peter Parker.
So
Sorry.
the other thing that they couldn't do with this movie that they did in the cartoons and the comic book was Dr. Maria Crawford and Morbius and Craven, because for some reason, those are still Sony-owned properties that they've choked with Jared Leto being Morbius and
Right.
Taylor, whatever, Jonathan Taylor or Taylor, the guy that played
I know who you're talking about.
Quicksilver in the Marvel movies.
You have the names right. It's just another one in there.
Well, what'd you pull up?
Quicksilver movie?
No, that's not the right
No.
Quicksilver.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Kevin
like,
Bacon
this
from the
doesn't-
80s on a 10-speed.
I was waiting for you
Ah,
to say
Quicksilver
Kevin
MCU.
Bacon.
Don't think it's Kevin Bacon.
Just do Quicksilver MCU.
Just do Kevin Bacon.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh.
Anyway,
Okay.
he played Craven in a Sony version of that character. And so basically what happens is that Morbius's girlfriend, Dr. Crawford, figures out a way to try and bring Morpheus back out of his bloodthirst because he's a vampire. And the man spider is still going after him. So she reaches out to Craven to stop the man spider, and the Punisher's trying to kill him. So there's like a whole thing there that they can't do because they don't own any of these freaking characters in Marvel
Right.
or the MCU. So, so this is their big twist on it. And like I said, okay, I like the way they did the Jean Grey thing. I like the way that she was tormenting him. I like the way that she got around and was doing things and stuff like that. I thought it was pretty creative. The action in this was decent.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the fight scenes were pretty cool. The web swinging, like we were in D-box seats, which are kind of like 4D almost. They move a little bit. Man, when he was, they really focus on first person point of view when he's web swinging in this movie, which is, I think, like one of the really first times that they've hyper focused on that. And they did a really good job. I mean, it's like the video game. It just really reminds you of the video game for PlayStation.
Speaking of that, though, I think the whole D-box setup for all the action scenes and stuff was fine, but they cannot get music quite right. It's just too desynced enough where it is not like on beat. Like it was the Tame Impala song.
They're not on beat boxes. It's D-box.
They don't need to beatbox
I think
to
they
get
just need autotune.
this right.
I just don't even think
Mike.
I don't think it needs to move to the music. Like it should just move with the action of the movie.
Right.
Like, you know, stop trying to. There just wasn't enough in this. That's the thing. I was saying the action that you got in this movie was pretty good. I really liked it when he started fucking up Scorpion.
Yeah.
Like it was nice to see Spider-Man be Spider-Man. You know what I
Right.
mean? And unrestrained and do what he needed to do. But
it wasn't
was
really.
just so few and far between the action scenes in this movie between trying to make it super dramatic. This was just a super dramatic Spider-Man movie.
It wasn't really Scorpion, remember?
It was Jean Grey in Scorpion being Scorpion, but he still fucked him up. So,
Right.
And actually, I liked some of the stuff that they did with his tail, like that I had never seen done, like where he used it for support and came across and stuff. So like that was pretty cool. I thought, like I said, I thought that was good. The fight against the hand in the jail cell.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
It was very Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Right.
With people running up on top of people and floating through the air and shit, you know? And he's like, oh, that's just like really cool that you can do. I'm like, okay, well, you know, that's all I can think of the whole time was they're just going to start running across the treetops, you know?
Right.
Like, so that was okay. I don't know. The Scorpion wasn't needed. You know, Punisher wasn't needed. There was just a lot of shit in here that was filler. There was a lot of like...
I would agree with that.
I don't even know that it was fan service, but they did tie in a bunch of shit. Like they, you know,
I think that was
really
their goal. It is. It's like trying to tie everything in. Yeah, what it seems like.
They just tried to tie a bunch of storylines into what is one separate storyline. They tried to tie a bunch of shit in there to build in for Doomsday, to tie in different worlds and stuff like that. And like I said, they can go a million different ways from it now. But it just, you know, why? Why couldn't we have just had a standalone Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, and it is interesting because that's what I will say. It's funny because I never even really thought about all the things you have to watch before you watch this to really get who everybody is.
Yeah.
And the couple people that I was asking and kind of were like, Luke, like, nope, haven't watched that. Nope, haven't watched that. I was really trying to think through their eyes now that I've seen it, what that would like feel like to them to watch it. And I'm like, I really think they're just going to have no clue like who a lot of the characters are.
Well, that's also because like, you know, Spider-Man says something to the Hulk at one point. He's like, I didn't even know you could get that big. That's because, well, it's because there's only, but there's only one scene in the Avengers Endgame where he is actually around the Hulk and it's Smart Hulk.
Right.
And that's at Bruce Banner or at Tony Stark's funeral. That's the only time that Spider-Man and the Hulk are in the same screen when the Hulk's
actually pretty clever for him to say that.
It is, but it's a callback to something in case you haven't seen something that was 5 years ago in the MCU. You didn't? Did you guys know that before I just said that?
It wasn't Matt just trying to make it sound sexy.
Yeah.
Well,
I did not know.
When he did get that
seductive
big,
Spider-Man.
The first thing I thought of was Puny God when he was beating up Loki way back.
I think he was even bigger than that. It was like when it was almost like
that's gonna be a short.
The Hulk the Hulk movie with Edward Norton.
Oh, okay.
That's almost the size that he got to there. You know what I mean?
I'm trying.
I need a break. I'm being so good.
She really is.
All right, babe, let's get it out of your system.
I'm proud of you.
Right, so anyway, I'll give this movie, I'll give it an 8.
What?
I was trying to push the Luke's Dick's news and stuff just so you can.
Luke's dick news?
All right.
Quit trying to make it about you. It's about
not about me.
Oh, it's about the Hulk.
I just, Claire's telling me on the way home today that she's excited to see when Spider-Man turns into Man-Spider. And I'm just like, you're going to be so fucking disappointed when you go see this movie, just like I was.
His eyes turn black, spoiler.
Just like I was. You're not going to get to see the storyline that they looked like that they were going to give you in the trailers and stuff like that. You get to see this other shit where they tie in 5 other fucking movies. It's just, so.
All right, my rant.
I even have a picture up. If you look at my screen.
Tobey Maguire's the human spider.
Yeah.
That's what he would look like, right?
No. Next to that is actually what he looks like. So that's the Man-Spider. And that's what we were leaning towards when he lost control and his arachnid DNA actually took over.
Right.
That's what he turns into. Not just black eyes and loses conscious, you know, or loses, not even conscious, loses his,
control.
Yeah, I mean, he loses control, but he gets
a headache.
Schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Dementia.
something along those lines. Anyway, so if you're just a casual superhero watcher, or you're just a casual Spider-Man fan, or you're just a casual movie fan, you will enjoy the movie. If you're looking for something specific out of the storyline, you're probably going to hate it.
Right.
And I have a couple of friends that are very upset that they made this 5 movies instead of 1.
My bitch is about Marissa Tomei's makeup.
Her eyeliner.
Yeah, it was just like in the corner of her eye, and then it wasn't there. And I'm just like, fire the makeup artist, please.
How old is Marissa Tomei? And how old was the lady that was the grandma in the first Spider-Man, or Aunt May in the first Spider-Man movie?
How did you feel about the scene where
Her eyeliner?
Jean Grey gets in Spider-Man's head finally, and it's Marissa Tomei?
Well, she's Aunt May.
Yeah, I know. How did you feel about that scene?
It's another thing I didn't think that we really
Spider-Man lets her in, and it's Aunt May giving him a pep talk.
Yeah.
Giving her a pep talk.
I mean, it's fine.
I was okay with it, yeah. Did you not like that part?
I just thought it was cheesy as fuck.
I think it was supposed to be cheesy as fuck.
Yeah. He was trying to reach her through Aunt May.
Yeah. Because he was showing he had great loss too.
Yeah.
Right.
Because with great loss comes great responsibility.
So what'd you say, Matt? What was your rating?
I'd say like an 8. And it's just because it's a decent comic movie. I would probably go lower if you really wanted to crack on it, just because, it tied so much crap together. But I can give it the benefit of the doubt of just being,
You said 8.5?
Mm-hmm.
I would have said 9. I thought it was decent.
9 is better than decent. 9 is like a really good movie, isn't it?
Okay. I would watch it again.
Okay. I'm going to watch it again. My daughter wants to go see it, so.
What would you say, Alicia?
8.5 is fine with me.
8.5.
It's not terrible.
That's got to be our best ratings all around of any movie that we've seen.
That's what I mean. Yeah, this was probably.
But I did like all
Tobey
the characters.
Maguire's girlfriend is 20.
How old is he?
50.
Already?
Yeah.
Time isn't real.
Yeah, I don't like that. I didn't realize
he was probably
that.
dating like a 40-year-old and just traded her in for a couple of 20-year-olds.
Fun fact.
Rude.
Fun fact.
Ooh. Let's hear it.
Random thing I saw somewhere, probably Instagram. LeBron James is so great that he's been in the NBA so long that he is
Now Spider-Man?
seen all 3 generations of Spider-Man
during his NBA tenure.
Right. And that's your fun
Nice.
fact. Sorry. Squirrel.
Very special.
There's something else I saw too. Speaking of those movies, though, I think it was only a couple months ago that you can now see all of the live action Spider-Man movies on Disney Plus, like the Tobey Maguire ones and the Andrew Garfield ones.
Really?
They're now all on Disney Plus, which I thought was interesting. But at the same time, I kind of understood, because after No Way Home, it was kind of like, oh, well, like, I want to go watch those movies too now. No, you can. And maybe, yeah, Disney just catered to that, I guess. Or the other, who else is it that
James
owned?
Garfield? Oh, Sony.
Sony, okay.
Yeah, Sony.
Was it Sony that owned both of those previous?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they brought Spider-Man into Captain America Civil War, that was the first time that Marvel owned the cinematic rights to Spider-Man.
Right. Okay.
They had sold it to Sony so long ago that...
And that was like 2016?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good call. I think you're exactly right.
I don't know why I remember that, but that sounds...
You know why I remember that? That was the last time I saw a movie where you couldn't pick your seat. That was right before you could start picking your seats.
It wasn't just because it was 10 years exactly after the wedding where you happened to see somebody use Shazam or something, was it?
No.
Okay.
That's why I remember it though, because that was the last movie I saw before they started being able to pick your seats online before you went to the theater. It was like, I want to say it was May of 2016.
I really wish I was as good at tying in like.
Well, I could be wrong. Let's check my thing here.
Timelines based on memories that you are. I feel like you're pretty decent at that too, Alicia.
Which part?
Like remembering certain things based on memories.
Maybe.
Depends what it is.
Like, you know, the year you got your first phone and like.
Oh, yeah.
May
You know, that
6th,
kind of stuff, like-
2016.
There you go.
Boom.
May
Boom.
2016.
Yeah. You know why I remember that too?
Because it's Aunt May.
Somebody made me late
Somebody made me late.
to the movie and I had to sit in the fucking front row.
What was he driving? What was he driving?
Somebody I went to the movie with.
Oh. What was he driving?
Yeah.
You said 2016?
Yeah.
What was he wearing?
Probably another Adidas tracksuit.
Khakis and a red shirt.
Sounds
He
hideous.
sounds hideous. Well, does anybody else have any Spider-Man thoughts?
I would recommend seeing it.
I think we rated it too high. I'll let you know after I see it a second time.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, real quick before we get off of this topic, I'm surprised that nobody's raving about the movie.
Yeah.
Like, it grossed so much money. Everybody's talking about that, but nobody's talking about the movie being great. I don't think.
That's very true.
I've seen it mentioned that it's been raved about. I don't know where, but I haven't.
Who's raving?
I also
Let us
haven't
know.
looked for
We
raving reviews.
Yeah, we
I
did
guess.
say the reviews. We were going to check those.
I mean, yeah, we
It
can.
got really good scores, apparently. Oh, we do need to check something else on Rotten Tomatoes. There was another but first.
Oh, what's that?
The one night only.
Oh, right.
Hey, 49%.
And not enough for an actual percentage on the popcorn meter. So
Because nobody went and seen it.
All right,
Everybody
let's-
went and seen Spider-Man.
yeah,
Let's see the
Fair.
ratings.
the ratings for
You mean the reviews?
Or the reviews. Yeah. Sorry.
one night only.
Yeah.
How she's doing it.
That's my bad.
Gotcha.
One night only is going neither profound nor spectacular. It's going for warm and fun. It mostly achieves that even if it is under really bizarre circumstances. Okay. This is a weirdly, creepily conservative anti-sex movie masquerading as a saucy rom-com. I mean, yeah, that is kind of true.
That's actually a funny review. I like that.
It's a great New York movie, one that captures all the beauty and dumb grit of this fantastic, weird city.
That's what the movie was about.
Oh.
New York, guys. See, you got
Yeah.
it wrong.
I mean, they did
New
go
York, come
everywhere.
on. Yeah, they
Like,
did. Yeah.
Yuck.
Pizza.
sure. But
Yeah, the guy owned a fucking pizza shop. Come on.
Talk
Yeah.
about coffee and pizza. They should
Yeah.
have got a bagel and finished it off.
New York,
I like how he
Yankees.
owns
New York and
owns
stuff.
He owns a pizza shop and
go Giants.
he's jealous of the
Jets.
Nixon 5.
one guy that she's about to have sex with, and he's like, "Do you know what he likes on his pizza?" Like, no, fuck you, I don't. We get one night to fuck. Let's
All
do
right,
that.
one more. One more. What do we got?
One Night Only is messy, charming, occasionally ridiculous, and a little too much at times, but it was enough heart to win you over. Well, it didn't win us over.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, I think we stand to be validated. Spider-Man reviews?
Yeah, everybody. I mean, it got a 98%, so obviously.
Yeah,
it's
they're
good.
going to.
Look at that C+. plus.
Ooh, Brand New Day's women mostly wait and advise. Its actors of color mostly function, and its most interesting metaphor gets tangled in its own web.
What kind of
But,
woke ass review is that?
I think he was
I
trying to
think
be
he's
clever
foreign.
with
I mean, there's
saying
a
his
full
own web.
review here,
I think he's
wow.
but I'm not
definitely-
going to read that.
He
I
wrote
think
a
he's-
novella about it.
Definitely foreign.
I think he's passionate about this.
Yeah.
Jose Solis? I mean,
Hey,
yes.
you know what? White Spider-Man should have had a better cast supporting him that did, all these great things.
Yeah.
That's basically what that review
his
said.
white best friend and his white girlfriend, but not girlfriend, but still girlfriend.
I don't even know how that wasn't woke enough. They even had a transgender person that became the first transgender person in an MCU movie. How's that not inclusive enough? They made a big deal out of that.
I can't argue with you.
I don't know what the fuck people want. I guess I'm not even going to go there. Let's just move on.
All right. We're going to take a quick break. Goodbye. Support for today's show comes from Prime Video. Looking for something great to watch tonight? Check out Prime Video from Amazon. With a huge library of hit movies, binge-worthy TV shows, and award-winning originals, there's always something new to dive into. From action-packed blockbusters to exclusive series you won't find anywhere else, Prime Video lets you stream at home or on the go. Plus, with downloads available, you can watch your favorites even without Wi-Fi. Start streaming today and see what everybody's talking about with Prime Video. See the link in the description or just head to mamalukes.net/Prime Video. That's mamalukes.net/Prime Video. Support for Mamalukes is brought to you by Aspire Drinks. Looking for an energy drink that doesn't give you jitters and that inevitable crash? Aspire is redefining energy drinks with a better, healthier way to power your day. Unlike most energy drinks that are loaded with excessive caffeine and sugar, Aspire delivers a gentle, balanced boost with 80 milligrams of natural caffeine, half the caffeine of most leading energy drinks. Packed with essential vitamins and enhanced with biotin and ginger, the benefits are a no-brainer. They're enjoyable for any moment, at work, the gym, or on the go. Order now with free U.S. shipping. Find them at aspiredrinks.com and use our promo code Mamalukes to get 20% off anything on your order. That's aspiredrinks.com and promo code Mamalukes to get 20% off your order. Welcome back. It's time for Sportsball.
Around here, we like to start with our Cleveland sports. So the Guardians took 1 game out of 3 against Arizona. We went Saturday night, and I was ready to leave in the 7th. Actually, the 6th.
A lot of people did.
Yeah, they did. But we were like, we just don't see this team making a comeback. And then they made a nice little run, and then their bullpen shit the bed. I mean, their bullpen was so bad in that game. Like,
yeah,
they couldn't throw a strike.
No. It's kind of been the theme lately.
Yeah, they just could not throw a strike. It was crazy. I mean, Gaddis came out through 1 pitch and it was creamed for a home run. Yeah. It was just like, and I was like joking because I'm like, why has he got a hype video? Like, he's not been that good this year. And he comes out to like this big intro hype video thing like they used to do for Class A. And I'm like, I don't know. And then he comes out and he just got creamed on the first pitch. I'm like, oh my gosh. So they have not been playing well.
No.
So they made a crap ton of roster moves as far as Cleveland is concerned right before the trade deadline. And we were talking about it last week, whether or not we thought they were going to be busy. I'll let you run through it since you do better with names than I do.
Sure. So they were buyers, not sellers at the deadline, but buyers. They got Blake Perkins, Craig Yoho, for Cody Hewer and Hoyer. I don't know how to pronounce that one, to be honest. And Bo Naylor. So now we're down both the Naylor brothers. That's okay. We got Joe Adell from the Angels, who's been not too bad so far, for Jacob Cozart. We got Foster Griffin from the Nationals as a starting pitcher. He did not do good in his first start during this previous Mets series for a bunch of guys. And then we got Nathaniel Lowe, who has actually been probably the most decent out of all of our acquisitions for Alejandro Rivera. So this is at the deadline. We go into the Mets series. We get swept by the Mets.
By the Mets.
The Mets,
lowly team in baseball.
They sold a lot of players at the deadline, and they still sweep the Guardians.
That's twice, right?
Twice.
They swept us the first series that we played against them too, didn't they?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I'll have to double check on
All right,
that.
you keep going. I'll look it up.
So game 2 in this Mets series, the Guardians call up Angel Hanao So he's covering for Jose Ramirez, who he's still dealing with some wrist soreness from his previous injury. He had an unreal debut. He went 4 for 5, which is crazy. It almost was 5 for 5 if his last hit was a fly out in the 9th, was just a bit further between the center fielder and right field, or left fielder and center field, and he would have walked off the game. He would have been a base hit and easily would have just scored the guy that was on second at the time. That didn't happen. Way too many errors that game. Our relief pitching again sucked and went to extra innings. Even with our ghost runner, we could not score. Earlier in that game, Stephen Vogt got ejected for the second time ever in his managing career in relation to a bad check swing call when DeLauder was up at the bat. Third base umpire just honestly blew the call. He did not swing. It was so fast of an ejection. It was just like, what the gone. I'm like, all right, well, at least Vogt's fired up, but like, I don't know. I don't know what the Guardians need right now, but they need to change something because you can't get swept by the Mets when the Mets are as bad as they are. If you haven't noticed already, I am not very optimistic about the Guardians right now. But I don't know. When the bats are good, the pitching sucks. When the pitching's good, the bats suck. When both are good, we make terrible errors. So it's like,
yeah, it's like, you know, is Rocchio like number 2 or number 3 in the MLB this year in errors?
I don't think he's that high, but I mean, yeah, more than it needs to be. It's
and then
just,
this is the only time we played the Mets this year. I thought we played them earlier in the season, but this is the only head-to-head matchup this year, so I was wrong.
Okay.
But still, we shouldn't have lost to this team.
No. So right now, updates in the past. The Guardians are up 8-1 against the White Sox, which is the team that we do need to beat because they're, you know, ahead of us in the division. They're up 8-1 in the top of the 6th. So, oh my God, relief pitchers, please just hold it down.
See, that's the thing too, is that the Guardians are in every game until the 6th or 7th inning. And then they blow it. And it's almost every time the bullpen coming in. Like we talked about this too, because Bybee pitched a game the other night and he gave up 1 run in 7 innings. And I'm like, why is he still in the game? His pitch count, I looked it up. His pitch count was at 101 in the 7th. Like they should have pulled him and they left him in the 8th and then they gave up those 4 runs. I think that was last Friday when we were watching or we were talking about it.
Quite honestly, though, would you rather him be staying in or look at our relievers right now?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We actually are in 3rd. We're tied with Minnesota in 3rd in the Central.
Yeah,
and we're 2 games behind or 3 games back from Chicago. So we actually have to sweep the series to get back into position in the Central.
Right. And hey,
I keep saying we.
A year ago, we were whatever it was, 15 games behind Detroit, and we caught up to, but like this is still different, even though we're only 3 games behind. Like this is,
it feels like a losing battle. Like we're going the wrong direction.
Cow, yeah, I don't know, but
I don't know. Like I said, we went to the game and we were sitting there, and I was like, I just don't feel like this is a team that's got enough heart to come back.
Right.
And I don't know. Like I said, I don't think that their second baseman is any good on defense. He's been batting well, but I just don't think he's any good. I think he was a hole the entire game. Anything that, you know,
Hosanna?
I just feel like a lot of plays could have been made right there to stop the bleeding in that game. And there's, I don't know if he's too small to be, to be in position or what, but I don't know. But I was really hoping with Joe Adell, that it would spark the defense, but then they put him at first. The one game, I know they put Lowe at first too.
Okay,
but the one game I watched, I think they had him at first, and I'm like, I thought he was supposed to be playing in the outfield and like sparking that whole thing.
Maybe I missed that.
And then the one pitcher that came in the game we watched that did decent, they traded. I can't remember his name, but they just got one of their pitchers that they just got rid of. because I was just kind of laughing about that.
Oh,
Dion.
Yeah.
He came in and he only finished out an inning and then they pulled him. But he did decent in that one, I thought.
He gave up 1 run.
Yeah,
Not more than that.
Not more than one. I don't know. That was a tough game to watch. It was a tough game to be there for. And then we got rained on too, so it wasn't like,
It was a sprinkle.
Right.
It was okay.
Then somebody rented out our area for a birthday party.
Oh my God, yeah.
Again.
Stop doing that.
Matt told me about that. I was like, man, I didn't know that was a
Unless
thing.
you're
You had
actually going to fill up the entire thing, stop it.
Yeah.
Go away.
I go into the area and I'm setting our things down to block our seats off. And they're like, are you here for Rachel and Tim? And I'm like, yes.
It was Rachel and Matt.
Is that what it was? Rachel and Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yes.
I'm Matt.
And my best friend's Rachel. So, but yeah, no. So that this lady like totally carried me out of the area. Cause like, I'm like trying to get a hold of Luke and Claire and stuff. Cause they're off getting food. And I was going to be like, hey, we got to go to our actual seats here during this section. And instead she's like trying to push me out of the area. Like, so I'm like trying to collect all of our bobbleheads that I was blocking the seats with and stuff and move out of this lady's fucking way.
Jeez.
But yeah, that was super annoying. But anyway, so yeah.
Go Guardians.
That was a bust. Yeah. No real news on the Cavs front. Nothing.
Not that I saw.
Nothing's been going there. They didn't sign anybody or anything that I saw. So
Browns is pretty much the same.
The Browns is the same. There's a lot of rumors saying that they picked their quarterback and they keep saying it's going to be Deshaun. But it's, I don't know. At this point, they haven't said anything officially.
Right.
And we're still, next week is first game.
Right.
So we'll see how that goes. First preseason game, excuse me. All right. So in baseball news, a lot happened.
Yep.
The main thing is Skubal did get traded from Detroit to the Dodgers.
Yeah. So now they have an 8-man rotation.
Yeah. And 3 of them are all-stars.
Right.
So
cool.
Yeah. Great.
Although I did see the Cubs, I think, still beat up on the Dodgers. So I don't know.
The Giants had a fire sale.
Yep.
Anybody that was on the roster with any kind of tenure or big contract just got cut or traded off. And they just traded for everybody's like prospects or people that weren't even actually like in Major League Baseball right now that were in AAA and stuff like that. I mean, they sold everybody off. There's a whole list of people's names I could butcher. Robbie Ray and Helio Ramos were the big 2 names that I saw that came out of that. But it was also Luis Herrera's, Caleb Kalian, Tyler Mahey, Eric Miller, Carlos Gutierrez.
We'll go with it.
Yeah. And then the Red Sox got some good stuff out of this.
Yeah, they got Adley Rutschman from the Orioles. And then San Diego got both Casey Mize from the Tigers and Robbie Ray from the Giants.
Yeah.
So, as you mentioned.
Yeah, I didn't think that, somebody else picked up somebody. Milwaukee picked up a big name too, and I didn't put it in there. But they're another team that didn't really need anybody.
No, not really.
And they're killing everybody right now. So baseball, the trade deadline was busy. It was really busy. A lot of teams did a lot of stuff. So, if the Dodgers don't win, there's something wrong. That's all I'm going to say. Like, they have an all-star team. So
I don't know. To me, I think it's just kind of boring. Like, yeah, the team that spent so much money.
Well, it's the team that went bankrupt in 2011. So I don't know if you know that whole thing on how they're avoiding this, how they have this much money to spend. So in 2011, the Dodgers filed bankruptcy.
Right.
And basically they subverted some rule with the salary cap or with money and stuff like that. And because they don't have to pay to other teams for their broadcast rights.
Right.
and they get all that network and all that broadcast money for them. So they're able to pay all these people. It's like normally when you have a market team like New York, they have to pay a smaller market team like Cleveland money. So they have to share the wealth. And the Dodgers got out of that when they filed bankruptcy. And I mean, that was 15 years ago. It shouldn't still be going on.
Right.
But they're still subverting that. And that's how they have all this money to pay all these players. And it's kind of just fucked up, really.
So really filing for bankruptcy really helped them out in the
Oh
long
yeah,
run.
huge.
Yep.
I mean, it's, they were the worst team in baseball for a long time. So, so that's that. We'll see how that plays out. In the NFL, we had the first preseason game. The Hall of Fame game was last night.
Mm-hmm.
It was a tie game going into the very end of the game. It was actually a pretty competitive game. And that rookie quarterback from Carolina rushed in for a TD with no time left to win the game.
Wow.
But Carson Beck started for Arizona, and he went like 19 and 21 for 192 yards and a touchdown. He played really well. So, I mean, it's preseason. You're not playing all the ones and all that kind of stuff. But he had a good game. Carolina's quarterback, their rookie quarterback that finished the game, actually had a good game. But again, you're playing against 3s and 4s at that point.
Right.
People fighting for roster spots. But he had like 221 yards and 2 touchdowns and a rushing touchdown. So it was an entertaining Hall of Fame game, which is unusual. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
In the injury news, I always like to touch on this because San Francisco plays next to an electrical substation that sends out microwave rays and all of this other shit. And
Microwave rays.
whatever you want to call it.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's basically no birds or bugs anywhere near this facility, but it's supposedly not affecting the players that are constantly injured and all this other stuff, according to the report that they did at the end of last season, whatever. But they're decimated by injuries already. So they had 5 wide receivers to start the season, and they're all injured. So Pearsall's out for the season. Evans has 2 injuries. George Kittle is still recovering from his surgery. He's not back. Christian Kirk is out. Trying to think of who the other. Deshaun Stribling is out, and now we got Debo back.
Right.
So right now, if we started the season today, we have Debo and a bunch of fifth stringers for wide receivers after making all these moves in the offseason to get wide receivers. Also hurt is Isaac Garendo and Jordan James, who were the 2 starting backup running backs. So they had to go out and get somebody, and they got the old Chicago running back, Khalil Herbert? Yeah, I think that's his name. Khalil Herbert. And Mikael Williams is hurt again. Malik Mustafa is hurt. Veteran Lowe is hurt. Grace Halton's hurt. Mikhail Kamara is hurt. And Andrew Farmer are hurt. And that's all people that came into camp healthy and after a week and a half of being on this field are hurt. So our injury woes continue.
And I know he said he probably wasn't even coming back anyway. What's his name? Aiyuk?
So Aiyuk is not even allowed to play now. That's the news as of today. Okay, so last week, Aiyuk, this fucking psycho, he tweeted out, do you want to hey, San Fran, do you want a reunion? And he posted a picture of Debo Samuel and Brandon Aiyuk together. And I'm like, are you fucking crazy? No, nobody in San Francisco wants your crazy ass back. Like, after all the shit you've done, all the stuff you pulled, how much you've trashed this team and everything like that, then you say that you would want to come back to San Francisco? So anyway, here's
the headline for you. NFL great Steve Smith Sr. says he has no damn idea what's going on with embattled 49ers star Brandon Aiyuk.
Yeah, he must have a concussion. Like that ankle injury must have went to his head and broke his brain. I don't know, but this guy is nuts, dude. So San Francisco gave him a condition. Like basically, if he showed up to camp, and even though he was hurt and did rehab with the San Francisco 49ers doctors, he would have made $27 million.
Yeah.
He didn't have to play. He just had to come in and rehab at the facility with the 49ers. And he said, no, I'm going to rehab on my own. So he forfeited that whole year's contract money. Then basically, because they didn't pay him that, he's like, well, I'm getting traded. And they're like, no, we're not trading you unless we're getting what we want. We're not trading you because you want to get traded. We own you. And they have done everything possible to make this guy's life hell. I mean, they've taken all his guaranteed money away. Now they're going back for money that they've paid him, and they have a pretty good case of actually getting money back from him. So like all these videos of him saying, I don't care, and throwing $100 bills all over the place and stuff like that, and pulling them out of a duffel bag. And, yeah, I mean, he needs help. Like he needs an intervention.
They need to reverse those videos where
so the money's coming back up. Yeah. But yeah, so this week it came out that because he didn't do some other thing that was in his contract and stuff like that, he's not even eligible to play football this year. So there's a really good chance that he will never play another snap. So he went from getting the contract that he wanted to an ankle injury to becoming a psycho. And it's just like, I don't know. Maybe he got addicted to pain medication or something, or maybe money went to his head, or
I think somebody should pay me $27 million to do my physical therapy. I'm rehabbing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go to rehab wherever the fuck you want. I'll go to rehab in prison for $27 million. I don't care. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. He got mega paid. They let other people go and stuff to keep him to be the face of the franchise, to be the guy, and he just lost his damn mind. In the NBA, the schedule's coming out soon. We'll get to see that
sometime this month or next month.
Not that it matters because there's so many freaking games. I mean, unless there's something you want to go see or something, it really doesn't matter.
Well, people are basically going to be like, when are the Knicks and 76ers playing? That's the big thing right now. But we'll see. The NHL, this is year 3 of, is Quinn Hughes going to come to New Jersey and play with his brothers? So it's just everybody's trying to figure out if they're going to give up Mercer or another big name defender or something like that, and to go along with like a three-person package and trade him to the Wild. He still has not signed a contract with the Wild to extend, because like he played for the Canucks and they traded him to the Wild last year to try and make that playoff run, and then the idea of getting somebody like this that's on the last year or 2 of their contract is that you'll get him to sign a long-term contract with you. And he's still refused. So the rumors are still swirling that he may end up in New Jersey. So that's all I got for that. That's Sportsball. That's Sportsball.
No.
Sportsball.
Thank you.
I don't know if you wanted me to do it. Virginia did it.
Do you mean to get the puppet?
It's not the same. So Sportsball.
All right. So up next we have The Devil's Mouth.
I decided to watch this because maybe you guys can help me. It says, when you look it up, it says that it's number 6 in the US. So if you go on, it plays on Prime Video and it says number 6 in the US, but then when it's rated, it's like 2.6 out of 5.
That's because it's number 6 this week in viewing on Amazon.
Is that what that means?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
it's getting the views. Doesn't mean they're good views.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. But so it just came out July 29. So it's fresh.
Is this a shark movie?
Yes. Okay. But to be fair, I didn't watch.
To be fair.
You didn't see the Jaws?
To be fair, I did not. I did not watch the trailer. I didn't see anything.
Did you think it was a cave or a shark's mouth?
A cave.
Okay.
But so all I did was read the description. So I want you to, this is the description. 5 friends explore the Devil's Mouth cave system in Thailand for one last adventure before life in the real world begins. But they soon discover that something is hunting them under the water, fast, silent, and deadly. In the suffocating darkness, trust erodes, panic spreads, and every wrong turn becomes a fight for survival. And for some reason, when I read that, shark didn't pop in my head.
Did you think it was a snake?
I wasn't sure. I didn't know if it was like some kind of monster. It's in a cave. So I was like, maybe it's like
Is that the picture that they showed?
What?
Yeah, the picture. Well, that's why I asked at the top. It
Where?
looks like a cave.
This here.
This, yeah.
It looks like a
is that
cave.
what you saw? Was that the thumbnail that you saw?
But it also looks like shark's teeth.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It's also got a shark fin.
Okay, well,
right by the S.
I missed it, okay? I didn't realize this was a shark movie for whatever reason, okay?
It also has a shark fin in the D.
That's what she's saying, I think.
No. The
what were you
the top
saying?
of the cave. It looks like
how
a
it looks
shark's
like
mouth.
teeth, yeah.
Lots of shark innuendos here.
Whatever.
Shark.
I decided to watch it, and there are literally 8 people in this movie. Like, if you look up the cast,
Including the shark?
not including the shark. Not including the shark. Good call.
Here's your 8 people.
Yes. So 5 of them are friends who are on this trip. One's a tour guide, one's a diver, and one's a boat captain.
Is this what's her name from
Yes.
Stranger Things?
No, it's
No.
the daughter from Ant-Man.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
So
They look
Casey Lang.
slightly
Marvel tie-in
okay.
here.
Yeah.
She is literally the only person
yeah.
that I recognize in this whole thing. So she was in Bad Teacher. She's in Avengers as Cassandra Lang, which is
back.
Ant-Man's daughter. The only other person that was semi-famous is Harrison Luna, which I didn't realize what he was from. Does anybody know without
The
looking?
Devil's Mouth.
What? How did you know?
I never
Can you
watched
click-
Love Island.
Okay, so he's a Love Island person.
Oh, never watched it.
And his part in this is so minimal. It's literally like they're getting ready to go in this, like, in these caves, and the one girl's like, check out this diver we have with us, he's so attractive. And anyway, then he has like one little interaction with one, like, the Catherine Newton's character.
They don't even have him on this list. Sorry.
Yeah, that's how small of a role he played in it. I think he was
okay.
just like the pretty face.
Does he get eaten by the shark first?
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely the first one gone. So
Spoilers.
spoilers. Oh yeah, spoilers on this one.
Oh, damn it.
You see how good I am?
Yes, I do. So this is
I mean, she's prefacing the whole thing by going, he has this one little tiny interaction before he dives into the water. And you're like, did he get eaten by the shark first? You're great.
I knew it was a shark movie. She didn't.
Yeah, well, I'll give you that.
true.
That's 2.
All right.
I'm 2-0 right now.
It's rated PG-13, 1 hour, 45 minutes. Rotten Tomatoes gives this a 34% and a 16%, 100% accurate. So this movie is terrible. I'll preface by saying that.
Yeah.
Okay. However, I actually enjoyed watching it. After I realized that this was going to be a really bad movie, I was like, let's just enjoy
some
how
popcorn.
bad it is. Okay. So let me share these with you. First of all, it started out with a primate moment, like from the movie Primate, because they're trying to get this boat from this boat captain, like getting him to give them the bigger boat or whatever. There's a monkey on this like dock, and the girl goes up and she's like, "Oh, look at it. Oh, it's not so bad." And then the primate's like
It was bigger than they expected.
it wasn't. It was
They didn't know it could get that big. Come on, get it right. Get it right. If you're going to try and do it, get it right.
all right.
That's a big boat.
Jeez.
I didn't know they made them that big.
It was a big boat.
What?
All right. So there's 2 couples and Sarah, who's the one who's Catherine Newton.
That's why she's going to live.
Is she the survivor?
I'm not going to tell you till the end.
We already know. You just told us. Of course the couples
We're just
die.
that good.
They're having sex. You get killed in movies for having sex.
That's why they didn't in One Night Only.
Yeah, right.
Because it was...
They would have died otherwise.
It turns into The Purge in year 4.
Right.
So Sarah is best friends with Kate, and you can tell this because they say this really cheesy line like multiple times in the movie where they're like, "You and me till the stars burn out," which again was just like wow, that's really cheeseball. So if I ever say that to you, just know I mean it.
Nope.
So Kate is the one who's like the planner of the group, and she's trying to convince this boat captain to take them on this boat.
Do they know the light from stars is actually from stars that probably already exploded hundreds of years ago?
Fun fact. Good job there, man. I don't know. They don't seem to know a whole lot.
That's kind of a bad phrase because, you know.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, they already did burn out.
That's valid.
So I guess it's preface.
That's actually
we're dead.
Yeah.
We dead.
Foreshadowing for the rest of this movie.
Just
honestly.
like the stars in the sky.
So she convinces them. They go out on this boat. They show them drinking, having fun, playing with squirt guns. No, none of that.
Oh.
It's PG-13. PG-13.
No way. Is it really a shark movie? It's PG-13?
So there's no blood?
There's a little bit of blood, not a lot.
But it's a shark.
Wow.
I know. So, okay. So
they don't make shark movies like they used to.
Right?
For sure. But
Jason Statham really topped it.
The Meg.
Yeah, right.
I like Deep Blue Sea if we're going to go shark movies.
Kate and Sarah are sitting in the back of the boat. They're talking, and Sarah says, I want to go swimming. And Kate's like, I got to go beat them at I don't remember what
Squirt guns.
No, it was like a card game. Card game or something like that. Yeah. So Sarah decides
PG
to
circle
go.
jerk.
Snorkel jerk. It's a whole new game. She's gonna.
We should
kill
write
us.
the movie. You should write the movie. Write the movie or rate.
Write it.
Yeah, right. That'd be better. It would have been way better, honestly.
All right, so she's got to go beat them at a game.
Yeah, so Sarah goes off by herself away from the boat. Everyone else is playing cards and she's just snorkeling. And so then they show like on the boat, the captain's like, it's time to go, and just like leaves. So Sarah sees the boat moving away and like tries to get their attention, but of course it's too loud on the boat. We've seen this before, right?
So she flashes them.
So immediately Sarah is surrounded just out of the blue with a swarm of jellyfish, and they start to sting her. And she ends up being like, ow, like, oh man, it's really painful. And then ends up like floating down into the water. Okay. That's the
And
scene.
this is the one who lives.
She's floating down into the water. Does that make you mean
sinking
singing
down into the water? That's exactly what I meant.
Just she's snorkeling. Duh.
That's how bad this movie is. She's floating through the
She's
water.
floating down.
She sinks down to the water.
Mary Poppins down. Like she's like.
It doesn't take that long for the other girl that's in this movie to say, hey, where's Sarah? And then the next scene.
You already forgot her name.
The other girl?
Yeah, her best friend.
Yeah, I don't know it. You'd have to look it up. I bring that up later. At the end of this movie, I was like, I don't remember anybody's name. The only reason I remember Sarah and Kate is because I had to look it up.
Oh, so it's not Kate. There's another. Okay.
Yeah. There's
girl.
3 girls and 2 guys in this.
Okay, girl 3.
Yeah.
You said
there's
the
2.
other girl in the boat. I was thinking it was Kate.
Oh. Yeah, there's 2 couples.
Okay.
So
Got it.
unknown girl, I don't remember her name. She is the one who recognizes that Sarah's gone.
She's the shark.
Yeah. So the next scene is
You know
Sarah's.
how the shark identifies.
It's a
Actually, you do.
shark.
Actually, they do. I'm just kidding.
Does it have balls? Does it have shark balls? Do sharks have balls?
Let's Google that.
No.
Fun fact.
Bars and
How's
tone.
your algorithm going?
Hey, there was a time where we switched to your Google account.
Barbies?
Don't know what happened to that.
Yeah, he
Barbies and
decided that
shark
wasn't a good
Too
idea.
much work.
So the next scene is Sarah sitting on the boat with a bunch of scars all over her arms and legs from these jellyfish. She's
Scars?
yeah, like
Immediately scarred?
yeah,
Wow.
yes.
Did she pee on them?
They don't show it. They don't.
PG-13.
Yeah, PG-13. So
She
no.
puts the P in PG.
So she's upset, and Kate is trying to like reassure her, but she's very clearly upset with Kate because Kate is the one that knew she was like swimming and still let the boat drive away. So
That bitch.
yeah,
The stars went out.
the stars went out pretty quick. Sarah is like, upset, and Kate ends up saying like, well, my dad could sue that boat captain. I can't believe he left without you, kind of thing. Like, It's supposed to be like the dramatic, like, oh, they're friends, but now they're upset with each other.
How long is this scene?
Dude, this is, it wasn't long.
What did they have for dinner?
A minute, 2, maybe. It wasn't a whole lot of time. They just kind of show like that time has gone by.
Okay.
What were they eating?
Shark balls.
Some kind of Thai food. They're in Thailand. Probably that.
We're not sure if it's a woman or a guy. It's in Thailand.
Shark something.
Wait, what? What did I say that was gender specific?
You did
No,
it.
that's just a reference to Thailand.
It's a well-known fact.
Yeah.
Wait, what is?
There's lady men. In
Lady boys.
Thailand.
Lady boys.
Sorry. All right, so they made up. They're besties again.
Yeah.
No kiss.
Once it's dark, they're sitting around a fire on the beach. They decide to go skinny dipping. And Sarah immediately acts like she's like afraid to go in the water or not going to go because of everything that happened. So she's like, no, really, you guys go ahead. So they all get in the water and all of a sudden some girl starts freaking out and she's like, something touched my leg. And they all run out of the water. And then up floats a turtle. That's
So are they on the shore?
yes.
Okay.
On the beach.
Oh, I didn't realize they were off the boat.
Oh yeah. I thought I said that.
Okay.
This turtle comes up on the beach and there's like a huge bite taken out of it. Like
no,
very clearly
I thought
like
you said it was PG.
they didn't even show anything when they were skinny dipping. Sorry.
But they're showing a hurt turtle. Sad.
Yep. Guts and stuff coming out of it.
But it crawled up on the shore.
No, it floated. This time it really floated. It didn't sink.
It synced up on shore.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So the next day they're going to the Devil's Mouth, which is a cave system. And it's really interesting. So I like looked this up and it is not a real place at all. They just completely made this up and they had like a whole map that they were looking at and like, oh, now we can go into this cavern, which is called like Skeleton's Cavern or whatever. Yeah. Something like that. So it's interesting because they show them like going into this cave system and they're like, oh, is this the Devil's Mouth? And there's like what you see on the like whatever it's called, like the cover.
The movie poster.
Yeah, the movie poster. And they're like, no, Devil's Mouth is way cooler. Like, just wait till you see it. It's so scenic. Okay, they find like entrances to these places that like 3 times that look exactly the same. And when they get to Devil's Mouth, they're like, this is Devil's Mouth. And I'm like, that looks the same. The only difference is when it
looks no much better.
It looks the same.
It looks no much better.
Sure.
I'm reading your notes. No much better.
Really?
Not.
Is that what I wrote? At some point, the tour guide was like, is there anybody that has a fear of water? And I'm like, is that a normal question for one of these tours? And she's like, I'm not afraid of the water. I'm just afraid of what's in it. So she has all these like,
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah, like jump scare things, right? So at some point, she's like, has the snorkels on and she looks under and she sees an eel. And she's like comes up and she's like all spastic and
Wait, what if she said it's electric?
probably would have made the movie better if she did. So anyway, the tour guide's like, you didn't see an eel. Like, we're in freshwater. They wouldn't be in
There's
here.
jellyfish in there.
Well, this is not in this.
They're in a different place now.
Yeah,
today they're in freshwater.
Yeah, they're in freshwater. That's the whole thing.
There's freshwater jellyfish. Do you know that?
No.
Not in these
Is there
caves.
freshwater eels?
I think there is. Yeah.
Okay, well, she
Google
freaks
it.
out.
Are they electric?
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
So they have these like jump scares. They start to like have a good time. They're taking pictures. And at some point they get to the skeleton cave and they're taking this picture on the rock and like goofing around. And the tour guide gets all serious and says,
Fun fact. Yes. Both freshwater jellyfish and freshwater eels exist in Lake Erie.
No, add it. Not.
Oh. Yes, both freshwater jellyfish and American eels. American? I didn't know they had to be American. Eels live in Lake Erie. So finding either of them is very rare and unusual. Okay, there you go.
Isn't that crazy?
Fun fact.
crazy. So the tour guide starts to kind of yell at them because they're like goofing around, and he's like, don't mess around with that rock. If it collapses, he's like, they call this skeleton cave because we're literally swimming over tons of dead bodies. And they're like, what are you talking about? And he's like, long ago, and tells this story about how like there was some big collapse and a whole like community died there before it looked like it did today. And if this rock, like, it's really fragile, and if it caves in, like, they would all die or something silly like that. Okay. He's the tour guide. Like, he goes through these caves all the time, and like, this has never happened before or anything like that. Like, it's just, it's interesting. Anyway, when they see this, he's like, I'm not familiar with this. I think we need to go back. And then Kate, of course, the one who's always like, let's just keep going. She's like, I heard the last cave is the most like, they're like literally like swimming and all these dead fish. And they're like, let's keep going. So they go. What are you laughing at? Me?
How many times are you going to say like?
Oh my word.
Oh.
Like however many I want.
Like how many ever she wants.
So they go to this last cave, and it's where you kind of swim and it glows all around you and it's like blue.
Bioluminescence.
Yes, you got it. Like, I don't know how that happens in the water. But anyway, she comes up. She is covered in blood, and she's like, he's hurt down there. Like, we need to go help him or something.
That blood's thicker than water.
Like, sure. So all of a sudden, this mask floats up, and the guide pulls a shark tooth out of it and is like, it's a shark. In comes the shark and gets one of the guys. Like, just goes and grabs him, and then they show him the shark violently like swimming into the wall and then swimming into the other wall while he's holding this guy in his mouth. The girlfriend of the guy that died is a little bit distraught. Honestly, not a whole lot. They're trying to figure out what to do. Then Kate says, well, the guide left. He's for sure going to go get somebody to help us, and he's faster than all of us, so for sure he'll make it or whatever. So then they pan to him, and he's like swimming through the water, and all of a sudden in the distance sees the shark coming at him. So he like shimmies between these rocks, like up out of the water, and they show the shark swimming underneath him. And then all of a sudden they show him like being pulled into the water. So he's gone. They're swimming, and some rock falls and gets stuck on him, like pins him in between the rocks. So he's under the water. So these two girls, this is their effort to save him. They pull on his arm, and then both of them at one point go up and get air and like come down and like breathe into his mouth so he can breathe. Just once, each of them. And then right after that, the boyfriend audibly in the water says, just leave me. You guys go ahead. And I love you, to the one girl. It's so absurd. Like, the whole thing is so absurd.
Do sharks eat bats?
They do when they're in a cave system in freshwater. Fun fact.
Freshwater crazy bull shark.
I was going to say it's a bull shark, right?
No.
It is a bull shark.
Sharks do not eat flying mammalian bats.
How about in Thailand? Shit's weird there, you know?
No.
We're never
Sharks do not eat bats in Thailand. Please continue, Virginia.
Okay. Well, at some point.
This movie just doesn't make any sense anymore.
Oh boy. At some point, they have these interactions with the shark.
How long is this movie?
It's only an hour and 45 minutes. What'd you say?
So how long are we making the review by not letting you go?
An hour and 45 minutes.
It's like we were there.
I'll go quick. The rest of it's pretty.
That's what he said.
That's what she said.
At some point, they take some remains of one of these dead people and literally like get the shark to go away by throwing it, and he goes off to get the rest of this dead body.
It was already floating in the water.
Yes. Yep. So finally, they fall asleep. She has this weird dream about like basically leaving Kate. Like, she doesn't want her
Did she bring a pillow and a blanket?
It was a really odd thing, like just to have this,
I
like,
love all these people in this, like Primate was another one. Remember when everybody fell asleep on the raft?
yeah, that's
Like,
true.
You know, no, we're getting attacked by a killer shark that's chasing us through a cave system. I'm gonna go to sleep.
They're exhausted.
Like, I don't think I'd be able to sleep.
Right?
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, especially on a rock.
Yeah. Very. So the tide finally comes in. Kate climbs up, or no, I'm sorry, Sarah climbs up, and Kate's like, I don't want you to leave me. I don't want to stay here. And she's like, but you can't climb your hand. And so then,
So fuck you, bye.
yeah, right. So then Sarah's like, okay, we'll figure it out. Here, tie this rope around your waist. And she
We'll
like
jump together.
fastens it around this tree so that like she doesn't pull her down, and helps her climb up. Okay. And literally as Kate is climbing up, the shark swims up. So this is another thing. They're literally sitting on this rock, sleeping on this rock that is pretty much like her legs are still in the water. Okay. This one, she's like halfway up this like solid like cliff thing.
Bites her butt.
And the shark comes up and grabs her in midair.
With his arms? Hug.
Yes. Pull. That would have made a
Freshwater
better
sharks
movie.
have opposable
They hug.
thumbs.
No, they hug.
Hey, Lucas, can you Google?
Already on it. Do
Shark hugs.
sharks
Shark
have
hugs. He's like, bye,
arms?
friends.
Do sharks have
Or do they hug in Thailand? Sharks do not have arms and they cannot hug. They are fish with fins, not limbs.
Freshwater sharks are nice.
Sharks do not hug people in Thailand or anywhere else in the world. She pulls
We'll get
Kate down into the water, and because this is such a powerful shark,
She pulls.
the shark pulls.
Oh, because I was gonna say now we know that we're gender identifying the shark. Or?
The shark pulls Kate in the water, and then Sarah, who's like up on this ledge, super high up, ends up getting pulled because she's connected by the rope too. So the shark's dragging them both through the water. Sarah remembers she has this knife, so she pulls it out, cuts the rope
While she's getting drugged.
Yes.
Okay.
while she's getting drugged. And wherever he ended up dragging her, she's in the skeleton cave again, where she remembers that like they flash back to showing like that this rock can collapse. The shark comes and rams like at her feet into this rock twice, and she like lifts her feet each time. And then she's like, come on, like really get me. And he ends up lunging out of the water like right at her face, and she lets go and falls into the water, and the shark gets stuck in the rock. That's
Out of the water.
out of the water.
Okay.
So this is like the big culmination.
So he's like a whale. He's beached.
Yeah. She falls into the water. This rock hits her head, and you're like, oh no, she's not going to come back up. And then 2 seconds later, she does. She comes
She
back up.
sinks back up.
Yeah, she sinks back up. Then she goes back to where she can access the ocean.
I thought you just said the whole point of her having this vision was the cave could collapse and then he jumps up into midair and gets stuck out of the water.
Yeah, I know. It didn't make any sense. That's what I'm saying. The only thing that happens is some rocks start falling.
Okay.
But
not the ones he's stuck in.
Correct.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
At least I don't think they do. I think he's out of the water when I saw it.
Uh-oh.
At that point, I might have been delusional. But then she swims out to where the
How
ocean.
much of this was when Virginia was sleeping? How much is the movie?
It's a fair question. Might want to watch it for yourself.
She just made the last part up.
I think this is what happened.
This is the end. She climbs.
This is the end.
She climbs through the opening and gives this like yeah, roar with blood all over her and whatnot. That's the end of the movie.
Is the blood from the rock that hit her in the head?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Here are the positive things about this movie. The pacing is consistent. I give it that.
The sharks give hugs.
And also, I looked up some information about bull sharks. It's all accurate. They can live in saltwater and freshwater. They are aggressive. All the things. Okay.
How big are they?
I did look that up too. I think they're like 11 feet long usually.
How big was the shark in this movie?
Actually, I tried to pay attention to that. Actually, like, did it
stay the same
change?
size
I think
and-
it was consistent.
Okay.
I
How
think
big,
they did
how
a good
big was
job.
it?
Like it was a
Shark
big bull
size.
shark. Yeah, it was shark size.
Okay.
It was bigger than the people.
Okay. 11 foot's usually bigger than a person.
Yeah, it was.
So it's 2 mats.
It'd be no. 11 foot would not be
whoa.
2 mats.
After watching this movie, I didn't even know their names, and I was lost after the very first jellyfish scene. I was like, "Yeah, this is going to be a winner." So that's the movie. You should check it out. Let me know what you think of it. And now it's time for a fun fact.
Fun fact or
Fun fact.
mini trivia?
Oh, you put mini trivia.
Fun
well,
fact.
she put both.
Oh,
Fun fact
fact.
first. There we go.
my bad.
Did you know that sharks usually lay eggs, but bull sharks actually carry the eggs inside of them and end up hatching and giving a live birth to their young? Did you know that?
I want you to pronounce that word.
What? Ovoviviparous reproductive strategy?
Ovoviviparous.
Ovoviviparous. Yeah, that one.
Viparous.
What's Google say that translates? While he's looking that up, why don't you do your mini trivia?
Okay. Mini trivia.
Alicia?
Ovoviviparous.
I did pretty good. Wait, it didn't say the P.
Ovoviviparous.
Ovoviviparous.
I was close.
It's like a pair of ovaries
Oh, yeah. Probably.
jumbled.
All right, mini trivia. How many bull shark attacks have there been in history? Now, I don't know if this is like 100% accurate, but you kind of get the idea of like, it's a range, right? So you got A, 27, B, 121, C, 472, or D, 1,234.
I thought mini trivias were just where you told us the answer.
A,
No, those are fun facts.
27.
B.
D.
Alicia is correct. Nice.
Taking a break?
Yeah. We'll be right back. Support for today's show comes from Audible. With Audible, you can listen to bestsellers, podcasts, and exclusive originals anytime, whether you're commuting, working out, or just relaxing at home. Members get access to a massive library across every genre, plus monthly credits to pick any title they want to keep. And with easy offline listening, your next favorite book is always ready when you are. Start your free trial today and turn every moment into a chance to listen. See the link in the description or just head to mamalukes.net/audible. That's mamalukes.net/audible. This episode of Mamalukes is brought to you by Wavedash Radio. If you're into video game or anime music, you should get tuned in. Whether you prefer the classics of Mario and Sonic, modern tracks of Halo or Kingdom Hearts, or the soundtracks of Full Metal Alchemist, Attack on Titan, and My Hero Academia, we've got a station for you. Featuring 4 separate stations, each with a curated playlist, you're sure to find something to jam out to. And the best part? You can listen for free. No strings attached, no asterisks. Just visit wavedash-radio.com to get started. That's WAVEDASH radio.com.
We're back
We're back. It's time
for trivia.
for trivia. Question 2. Question 1.
Is question 2. Come on, that's your cue.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I
It's
really
her
thought
first
you
day
were.
on the podcast.
Whoa, whoa.
You know, you should listen to the podcast every once in a while.
Okay, for the record. Okay, no. This is not me. This is a you thing. Listen, we have always done the trivia in the
touch
order
tips.
of the topics.
I mean, that is fair.
Yeah, it is definitely fair. So I thought you were joking around
touch
saying you were
tips.
going to do number 2.
Did you touch tips?
Yeah, we're touching it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, you guys are fighting over that.
Question number 2. This is another shark movie, an actual good one. So, in what year was the movie Jaws released? A, 19...
Why would you give this to Matt like that?
He says he thinks he knows. I'm curious if he does.
Yeah, I don't think I'm probably wrong.
A, 1974. B, 1975. C, 1976. Or D, 1977.
Don't look at mine.
I already wrote mine down. I'm not changing it. You can look at mine if you want.
Nobody's looking at yours.
Good.
No, because you picked what I
Nope,
picked.
not allowed to look.
Did you just say, show me yours and I'll show you mine?
That's what I heard.
After we touch tips.
Don't gaslight me.
Your B looks weird.
Oh, is that what
like,
it is?
Looks like a P.
Alrighty.
I think
Alicia, what you got?
76 Earths with the shark fin.
It was very cute, but it's
Say
still
your
wrong.
answer.
What?
Lucas?
Audio listeners, it's that one.
P, PB, and J.
B,
And what did you have?
75.
Lucas is correct.
Hey,
How do you know that?
I don't, I guess.
Oh,
Nobody was alive then.
It's 1975. Bonus trivia. This was the highest grossing movie of its time until 1977.
When Star Wars came out.
When what movie? Beat it. Give Matt what were you guys gonna say?
I like how it went from
Star
nobody
Wars.
was alive then to Star Wars.
1977, New Hope.
Were you alive in 1977?
No.
Something about that logic.
Next.
Question
Question
1.
Or 2.
All right, so we figured out what phones they were using, the Galaxy Z Flip and the Galaxy Z Fold. But in Spider-Man Brand New Day, what brand laptop does Peter Parker use? Was it A, Apple, B, Dell, C, Asus, or D, HP?
So why did this stand out to you?
Because I saw the logo,
Okay.
and it's
Matt's
it's a
fishing.
specific logo of that brand.
Right. Yeah, I get that's how logos work.
No, it wasn't that company's standard logo. It was a specific logo that brand uses.
Okay.
Now I think mine's wrong.
Virginia. Yes.
C. Asus. Hey.
Which means
That is
I'm right
correct.
too.
Hey.
Because I feel like I might have seen it.
See, I wasn't paying attention to the computer, so I was like, well, maybe because he's having a Samsung phone and he's trying to talk to it with an Apple computer. That's
That
why
would
you
be a
recognized
cardinal
it.
sin.
Well, that's why I thought maybe that's why you
It stood out to
saw
you.
it. But,
Good job, Virginia.
so can you show me
Good
a
job,
picture?
Alicia.
I
of
sure
the logo
can.
here?
You're
I was also
the best till the stars die.
Which they apparently burn out because everybody's
Burn
dead,
out until
so.
stars.
I'm burnt out.
I didn't know
So
it could get that big.
This is not a very good quality
An eyeball.
version of this. But
Spider-Man
this,
said that, not me. Don't make that my freaking catchphrase here.
An eyeball.
You made it your catchphrase. Alicia made it your catchphrase.
so
What?
there's the
Virginia.
Asus ROG logo, Republic of Gamers. That's what
What-
ROG
what's-
stands for.
Okay.
Like an
That's-
eyeball.
Well, I'd love to say that I actually knew that because of that logo, but I just guessed.
Okay. Well, I saw it right away and I was like, that's a very distinct logo that they're definitely using that brand laptop. Okay. I figured you guys wouldn't, well, you might have caught it.
No, you were right. And I wouldn't have known what the logo was. And
Yeah.
Yeah, me and
Same.
Virginia are
Almost
just
looks like
that
that.
good.
You guys are gamers,
We're just
apparently.
guessers.
yeah, super gamers over here. Yeah. We've
You don't-
all
You don't know me.
talked about that quite a bit on the podcast, how big of gamers we are.
Yeah.
You don't
We
even
know all the logos.
If it's the New York Times phone
games.
games or if it's
You don't even know what kind of TVs we have.
Octordal.
I know what kind of TVs you have.
Did your eye just twitch?
Might have.
I think he
me
meant
and
that.
Luke were talking quite a bit about TV displays and stuff down here last week. Like why one's brighter than the other and how it films and why dynamic view is on one and not on the other. And
motion smoothing. Ugh.
yeah. Oh, God, I hate fucking motion smoothing.
Did you know that's what they were doing down here?
Talking TVs.
Did you know that if you don't turn on motion or if you turn off motion smoothing, that it looks like a CRT DVD?
VHS.
Oh my God. 8x zoom.
Who watches a TV?
This guy doesn't know what he's
8X?
talking about.
I watched through my phone at 100 times. I want to see the pixelation.
Minus 1 subscriber. It's probably that guy.
That's probably accurate.
He said, fuck you.
He's hideous anyway.
Yeah, so that's all. If you enjoy the show, let us know. And let us know if you watched Spider-Man Brand New Day. Let us know if you've ever seen a freshwater eel or jellyfish. Let us know if
In
you
Lake
watch
Erie
us
or
on
Thailand.
8x Zoom and you want to hug us with your shark arms. Share, comment, and subscribe. And if you're listening to the audio version and you enjoy the show, leave us a review. Find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok, and all the audio platforms. Find our website, mamalukes.net, and our store, and all those good things. And with that, we'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Ta-ta.
See you later.
You took my thing. Ta-ta.
You need to say it like this. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Okay, we're done.